I'm sure many of us are now very excited to look and receive this new program of yours. And we are receiving a lot of questions here from people. So now we're opening for questions coming from our participants from YouTube and Facebook. And our first question is, Rinpoche, you have a program called Joy of Living for people that want to start meditation. What is the difference from Anytime, Anywhere meditation from the Joy of Living program?
So Joy of Living is more elaborate program. So we do Joy of Living in person. I teach time to time, or the meditation teachers in Dergar, they teach time to time. And we have online Joy of Living. So if you go to dergar.org, I think dergar.org. Normally I don't look all this. I even don't look much my YouTube or Facebook, my website. So I don't know, but maybe they will tell you there's a website, and you can do what we call experiential learning, step-by-step practice. So it's kind of like finish level 1 with the homework together takes 6 months. So this is just for the level 1. But now here, AAM is just few days program, like essence of this Joy of Living, and to go to the right essence. And special, this is really good. People are quite busy and not much time, or people very new. It is kind of like very good for new meditators, and also good for the advanced meditator. I still practice these techniques that we talk about in AAM. Although I meditate more than 30 years, I still practice those.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. We have another question here. Someone is saying that my anxiety gets worse when I meditate sometimes. Am I doing something wrong?
Sometime it may become a little bit worse. What we call, if there's a river during the monsoon season, like in Asia, the river become muddy, you don't see fish in the river. But when the river become calm and clean, then when you look at the river, you see a lot of fish. And you might think, wow, so many fish are here, where they come from. Actually, fish are there during monsoon season, but we cannot see it because the river is muddy. So we have a lot of thought, emotion, so many. At the beginning, we not recognize. When we meditate, sometimes we recognize, looks like getting better. And that is actually good sign. But if you feel overwhelmed, then normally what we call take a break. Don't meditate too long, very short. And do physical exercise, really important. Yoga, a little bit aerobic exercise is very important. And this misunderstand special. Don't think that meditation is stop thinking or looking for peace and calm joy. It's just knowing you are conscious, right? Your mind is different than piece of wood. Your mind has this luminous quality, clarity. And that when we be with the breath, knowing the breath or being breath, feeling breath, you're exercising that luminosity, that clarity of the mind. That's good enough. So these are really important to remind the misunderstanding about meditation. Short time, many time. And if at the beginning getting worse, remember that's a good sign, it's okay. And do physical exercise. I think these are very important. But if you really feel overwhelmed, sometimes there's a lot of, the trauma involved or panic has been a long time, then you should really go to check with the a therapist.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Another question here is, while meditating, every time I can feel some jerks or movements in different parts of my body, like a sudden push. Is there some explanation for this? Is it normal to experience weird things during meditation?
Sometimes it may happen. Normally, like 10% of people out of 100, 10% of people feel what we call energy movement. So sometimes when we meditate, what we call in the body, there's a prana, bindu, nadi. So prana is energy, the nadi is the nerves, the channels in the body, and the bindu is the cells that moves within the nerves. So entire body is the nerves, the cells, and the energy, the breath, oxygen, all this is the body. And when we meditate, they are transforming what we call from impure to pure. So for that transition, the energy movement comes. So energy movement has four things. One, the first is sign of energy movement. Sometimes feel hot on the top of your head, like opening, closing. And sometimes pressure or bliss or tingling the chakras, meaning the energy centers like forehead, throat, heart, or from the spine, there's tingling, like something moving up and down. And some people feel the middle of the body, there's a vibration, like shaking. And some people tear comes, and some people even moves, a little bit. The bodily movement or something may happen, but doesn't matter. All these are not bad, but it's good. It's the energy movement. So the sign, first one. And second thing is what we call five sensitive perception. Sometimes you see the light, dot, or sometimes you might have even visions of enlightened beings or ghosts, or hear some music, or some people mantra, or sometimes messages, smell something, taste something. So these are the five sensory perception. The third is the emotion up and down. And the last is the sense of energy, or positive energy here, negative energy here. And they come in the dream also. So within these four, the two is real, the sign in the body is real, emotion up and down is real. The other two is not real, the visions, but it's a good sign, but don't attach to that. Normally what we call, treat as just like watching television. So especially the drama, there's a good person there, a bad person there. It's just movie, it's just drama. And you don't need to care about those. So first important is recognize that these are energy movement and don't care who they are, whatever they are, don't care. And second important is to physical exercise again, drink water, a lot of water. So it's purified. Warm water, especially, is good. And then don't meditate too long. Short time, meditate, and especially with movement, you can do walking meditation, and you can do even meditation even formal meditation while you're hiking in the nature. So then at a certain level, it will go away. So sometime when the people comes this energy movement, they might think, some people think I'm enlightened. Some people think I'm become crazy. So you're not crazy, you're not enlightened. It's just energy movement.
Thank you, Rinpoche. That's very nice to hear. So you mentioned this energy movement that can happen during meditation. We have a question that is almost related, but someone is asking, are there any risks to meditation?
If misunderstood our meditation, you think meditation is a thing of nothing, no thought, no emotion, and then it might get stronger. It might get some very disturbing, because then thought becomes stronger and you're fighting with that. Or if you meditation meaning craving for peace, calm and joy, always looking for that, and tired, then so sometimes people, peace, calm, concentration, too much concentration, too tight at the beginning, These are sometimes they might have side effect. Otherwise, there's no danger, no risk if you understand the natural state. And sometimes energy movement comes and people not recognize energy movement, and if you too much attached to the image or sound or sensation, it might be stuck there. Otherwise, not danger.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. We have another question here. Someone is asking, what is the difference between learning meditation and learning Buddhism? Can non-Buddhists also meditate?
It's a difficult fine line. So normally Buddhist is not religion. The Buddhist is to discover who we are, our innate well-being. And or another way is like the Buddhism is the way of life. And there's a lot of similar scientific style that you investigate, like awareness, to see the nature of reality, or ask question, like examining, analytical meditation. All these are there. So they are very close. So whatever you can call it is okay. Meditation, Buddhism, the meditator and the meditation. So sometimes what we call, when you begin to recognize love and compassion, awareness and wisdom, that's the main practice of Buddhism. Buddhism is all about awareness, love and compassion, wisdom, nothing more than that. Yeah.
Thank you, Rinpoche. We have someone asking here, how can I use meditation in coping with grief?
So, like what I teach you today, the breathing meditation is like for this style, like when you feel grief, you watch your breath. When you feel grief, you watch your breath. After a certain level, first grief comes, then meditation comes. And then grief slowly go away. And then second, you feel the sensation in the body. In the end, you feel the grief itself. You watch that. So these are with the awareness meditation. So step by step.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. Another question here is, I'm a 16 years old boy and I started my meditation practice. I started with breathing meditation for 5 months. What meditation should I practice now?
Okay, so now maybe bring awareness to the body. So you already meditate 5 minutes, the 5 months. So bring awareness into sensation first, maybe cold, warm, gravity, whatever. Maybe you can begin with the top of the head and you can scan slowly your body and just relax and try that one.
Dear Rinpoche, what does it really mean to love yourself?
So, love yourself, it will not come right away at the beginning. But the first, we need to learn what I call okay with not okay. For example, when we watch our breath, then there's a bala, yada, yada, right, wrong, all this. Okay, let them come. Let pizza come. Let to-do list come. Let anger, let guilt, whatever, let them come. It's okay. As long as if you still remember the glimpse of your breath, anything's okay. So that is your learning, actually, acceptance. You're learning compassion, self-love, the beginning of stage of self-love. Then eventually, appreciation is really important. So we appreciate about quality within ourselves, around us, about the world. Could be a very small thing, like Today I wash dishes. How wonderful. I'm still alive. How wonderful. I have some friends, family. How wonderful. And, I walk. I did a little bit exercise today. How wonderful. So just small things to appreciate. And that really then begin to develop self-love through the appreciation.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. We have another question here from someone saying, I am filled with envy and judgment towards other people. I don't want to be like that anymore, but I can't help myself from wanting to get results right away. I feel bad about myself. What should I do?
So then when you feel wanting to judge, watch your breath. Oh, I'm judging. So first just catch to recognize, oh, the judgment is coming. You don't need to say good. You don't need to say bad. Just to be aware of, judgment is coming. So when you catch that judgment comes, that is very powerful actually. No judge, maybe become more judge. Look for judge, also not good. So, I'm judging now again, Then watch your breath. Recognize your judge, watch your breath. So that's the first step. And second step, when you judge, what is sensation? Sensation in the body. What are the thought? What are the automatic thought? What are the belief behind that? What are the image? You can watch that. So these two things, very helpful. And of course, these are what I'm teaching with awareness. So there's another technique with the love and compassion. There's another techniques of wisdom. So that you have to learn step by step. So these are the first step, these techniques. And another third important thing is appreciation. You try to appreciate about others. So everybody has basic goodness. Everybody has this inner well-being. Everybody has great qualities. Try to appreciate a little bit, even write down. And slowly you will appreciate more with others. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Someone is asking here, he's saying, I have been meditating, doing breathing meditation mostly daily for the last 3 years. How do I know if I am getting the benefits and doing it right?
So normally the sign of the real meditation is you'll become more open, flexible, easygoing, and more calm, peaceful. As I mentioned before, calm, peace, joy, these are the byproduct of meditation. And these are the best sign. Otherwise, maybe some people say, I meditate, I have special wisdom came, or I have special power, supernatural power. Those are not important. Even you can fly. Now everybody can fly, right? If you have money, you can fly. Fly in the aeroplane. So those are not so important, like reading others' mind or levitating, maybe some even thing. Those things are not so important at all. The really important is our mind become calm, peaceful, more connected with the compassion, awareness, then good sign.
Thanks, Rinpoche. I'm sure I'll remember this the next time I'm in a plane. Rinpoche, what is boredom? Why do we feel bored? How to deal with boredom?
Yeah, the boredom normally comes. So normally what we call in the, as I mentioned before, we all have this, the innate well-beings. But on the service level, we sometimes what I call 3 sense of self. The surface level, the selfish self or unhealthy sense of self. Then below, healthy sense of self. Then the essence is what we call luminous self or self beyond self. So Normally, if we follow that unhealthy sense of self, then we feel something wrong normally. And that will create boredom. So what is unhealthy sense of self? Is made by three things. It's difficult. Maybe I will tell you so many things. Might be too many information, but you can learn later. One is permanent. One is singularity. One is independent. So for example, boredom normally really comes with a permanent. Like if you eat, maybe you like the pizza most. Your favorite food is pizza, and you eat morning pizza, lunch pizza, dinner pizza, next day breakfast pizza, lunch pizza, dinner pizza. What will happen? You feel bored. Same thing. So we need to change. So the healthy sense of self is not permanent, it's impermanent, it's changing. It is creative. It is interdependent. So connection with others, connection, love and compassion. So when you connect with independent, such as love and compassion, impermanent changing and creativity, you feel more happy. So therefore, try to be with the healthy sense of self. Even the meditation. So normally I teach at least 3 techniques of meditation. Always breathing meditation. After a few days later, you feel bored. Then maybe sound meditation, maybe mental recitation. So you need to change also.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. Do we have time for a last question?
Okay.
Okay. Last question then is, what are the benefits of just being aware all the time?
So the real benefit is now, when aware meaning not like this, being with your innate quality. Then what will happen? You will discover the sky itself. Then you can have cloud, but you're not lost with the cloud. So the real freedom comes then. The contentment, the liberation, what we call sometimes liberation, freedom, real happiness, real joy, not just joy, there's a love, there's a wisdom. No matter how much up and down, there is up and down, it doesn't affect you. So you're more connected with awareness, love and compassion, wisdom. So that's the benefit of the meditation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche, for being here with us during this entire hour, answering so many of our questions, and especially for creating this new program to all of us with very busy lives. So to learn us meditate anytime, anywhere. Thank you so much. And thanks everyone participating here on YouTube and on Facebook, and for submitting your wonderful questions. And I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and that you feel inspired by Rinpoche's words to start this amazing journey that is meditation. So bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And it was really nice to spend this time with you. Thank you.